good to me.
Wrist locked tight, calculate before the strike. Initial balance draws a line, day turns to night. Divergence in the shadow, strength starts to hide. Engulf, two-bar reversal, momentum on my side.
This is the
code of Luna.
rushing the storm.
No fear of the rumor.
Base hit stack
Like bricks in a wall. Discipline the weapon, I rise, never fall. No trades, 5 minutes from the open flame. No chasing red folders, that's a losing game. V, Webby, Wab whispers, volume speaks truth. Trail the runner slow, let the market show proof. Tokyo fades, London breaks, New York brings the fire. CBD confirmation, the levels take me higher. Journal in my hand, I don't gamble, I build. Every line in the log is a weapon I wield.
This is the
Code of Luna.
Wrist tight, face strong.
Trust in the future.
Divergence speaks.
And the market obeys. I move with the rhythm. Luna trade.
Patience.
Discipline.
I'll just let it play out.
Loop, the brood of Luna.
Patience.
Discipline.
All right, guys, what's going on? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So we got the open already in, guys. We got sweep of the previous day value area high, sweep of previous day mid, and a sweep of the previous day low, previous day value area low. So the low sweep happened first. So guess what? We are in balance if we've ever been. If I've ever seen it. Right at this previous day point of control. We even have a previous week point of control. Where's that? Up here at these highs. So we are in the chop range. And I don't know, maybe, I mean, should I even trade this? What's going on here, guys? This is some choppy chop. Look at that. Big chop vibes. All right, so what I'm going to be looking at here is this 30-minute close. We didn't get a top wick really. I mean, I guess we did a little one, but not before it already swept these lows. So I don't know if I can take this anymore, but I was going to short this after that sweep of this high, previous day mid, previous day value area high, overnight high. I was going to short this right here, and we didn't really get it. I'd have to just take it now, and there it goes. So I didn't really have my setup here the way it worked. I mean, it's no trade, and part of me wants to just take it anyways because I've been on a good roll today. We're in the green at the moment, so yeah. So if you weren't here in the morning, I took a loss and a win. The win was actually a bigger trade, but I didn't copy trade it because it was gold, and Apex it doesn't let me take gold. Oh, I did not I did not journal that trade. So let me look at where that trade was real quick. It was right here. Oh no, the gold short. The gold short was right here at 7:30. I gotta journal this real quick. So this was a short. It was a breakout short during the London session, and that was in my Ignite account. It was a GC breakout short, and everything else we have in here done. Okay, so yeah, I was feeling really good, and that short was really good. I also took it in an XFA, made all the money I'd lost in the XFA before here, or not the XFA, sorry, the Combine. And Yeah, I took the combine trade. I was just thinking, I took it in both of these. First one, I think it was about $1,000 loss or so. And then I made it back up, now 963. I kind of degened it a little bit. I re-entered the trade a few times. Oh, no, I forget. Well, I did kind of degen it on gold. I did re-enter it a little bit. I like closed out some lots and re-entered it in the eval. But then I also took the sweep. I forgot. In the eval, I took this sweep of previous day low. And I took this buy here. And I took it for a quick scalp to make back the $1,000 bucks. So after the second trade, the win, I was like back at 0, and then I made 1,000 on that. So, all right. So, oh no, that's gold. I made that's so funny. I'm not used to. Okay, right here, I made 1,000 on this sweep. Oh my gosh, right here of this previous day low. I took this long. So now, I'm on the 30-minute chart here. I can't really do too much here. If we look at the clean chart, we're right back in the range. So we did close below it and broke. Oh, never mind, we never closed below. So here, this has been my range, high and low, just based on price action, and we haven't closed above. And because we're in balance, I think I could take the close below. Like the short that we just had was valid, but it didn't set up right. We had no top wick. It went down all the way and then went back up. So what is my trade idea here? I can ask myself. I mean, it kind of means having to keep trading this range, either the shorts below or the longs above previous day low. I would actually argue I'd want to close above this price action level, or the shorts below the 618, which would be right here. All right, so I've been watching the Mag 7, and Mag 7 has been hot. Look at Google. I can't really make it fit all the way, but NVIDIA is okay. NVIDIA just had a crazy dip down here. Some people in the community actually bought that dip, and yeah, I was thinking of this first breakout on NVIDIA, and look, we had a break and retest actually, and it held. So, man, I might have to start trading some stocks again with my homies in the community. So, but overall, though, man, look at this SPY chart. Oof. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Yeah, this is a little tough. Look at Meta, look at Google. Let's go back to the charts here. What am I looking at? Going to the clean chart again. Yeah, trading the range. Shorts, longs. That's really the only trade that makes sense here. Otherwise, breaking out. We do have clean range to the left if we break out its range. So I would maybe even just price action trade this if we can break out. Otherwise, I don't know what else to do on it. This candle literally would have entered me long and short based off of my strategy. So looking at confluence on NQ, we do have the same thing. We're staying within this balance. Look, we also haven't closed out of the 30-minute range. Look at that. So potential close above now, but we'll see. We got 20 minutes left on this candle. Closing above would keep us above the 50, which the last candle did close above the 50 as well of yesterday's range. And maybe we're looking for a little more upside here. That's what I'm looking at now, that we swept this low. NQ has more room to the upside, unlike ES. ES already tapped. Well, it tapped where I thought that's a lot of liquidity here at the 0.5 previous day value area high. But yeah, we still have room up. So I'm looking long bias here. I could have a trade of an initial balance breakout above New York highs in another 20 minutes. I like that. I could have a breakout long just from this price action trade. Yeah, I like these ideas here. So I like the long from here. That's the long from the lows, around 68.40. Ideally after another sweep of these lows of the previous day low, etc. And then or a long above with the initial balance breakout, a close above the 0.5, which is at 6881 spot 75. Having a close above this like 30-minute range would make me bullish too, but I could also see it faking out and coming right back down. So maybe waiting for the further confirmation of the close above the 0.5, previous day value area high, initial balance high, all the together makes more sense to me. So I'm going to put that on here too, right there. And then the short is still here for the value area high short. So these are my three ideas. I actually kind of like this long here, and look at this previous support resistance from way back when. It's still kind of in play here, but because we have these value areas here and initial balance, I'm not even gonna draw that there. I'm just gonna put this on as trade idea 1. All right, so trade idea number 2 is going to be PDL sweep, long sweep of lows, right? These range trades, even though it's been doing it, I just kind of rather be patient here. I just haven't been really trusting the ranges. I just feel like I get wicked out too easily and stuff. So even though I can watch the trades play out over and over again, I'm thinking it's a little choppy. We're right here at London highs, guys. Let's look at NQ. Yeah, so I'm getting biased long here. CVD is still going up. NQ is going up. We are in this range still, though. Still making lower highs. So say what's up, guys, if you're with me in chat. I know I don't think we got very many viewers on, but say what's up if you're watching. Okay, so we're holding back down below this previous week made, man. I want to short it, but this is just deadly. Look at these Darth Maul candles here, guys. Whew. So I'm staying out. Man, I might just want to walk away from this, to be honest, and especially if no one's on the stream. But sometimes you gotta stick around for the good stuff to happen. So I'm gonna just be patient here, and we'll see if we make a breakout of the New York IB for the shorts below or the longs above, and that's gonna be the trade right here. I'm gonna put an alert here. I'm gonna put an alert up here. So that's what I'm kind of waiting for, guys. I'm not gonna take any trades here. Yo, what up, Maddie in the house? My man, thanks for saying hi. I felt all alone in here, just me and Joe. You built us our own trading platform? So you can you place trades on it? Okay. How hard is it to make those connections? Do you know what it takes? Yeah. Do you know how much it costs? All right, well, maybe there's a sponsor in the chat, but we might have to end up changing the name to like 5 minis. Well, that's why I assumed it's for all of us. I think he just made it for us. Alright, sorry, I'm chatting in the Discord here. Alright, so I'm going to be patient here. No trades. And I'm going to delete my funny trend line. Let's look at gold. Man, I had such a good gold short, guys. It's not even funny. Alright, so I'm kind of considering this test here if I'd want to long back in this range or actually even go short again. This one this line, I'm actually going to switch it over to the perps right there. And then, man, I might actually want to long a reclaim of right here, so we're going to switch that green. I think this is actually my, yeah, I don't mind this at all, guys. I mean, I kind of actually would prefer it to break above this. Oh yeah, the 32. Yeah. Let's see if we can get close above. So that means I'm going to drag this down here. First short already played out, so now let's have a 15 short below. And a long above. That's a 30 though. And it's the same thing on the 15, yeah. 15. And then for the short below now, though, because we have this range 2, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might wait for the range 2 on the short since we already rejected down here and say like this. And so now this is going to be trade idea number 2. Or so no, that's 3. 3 and 2. We already took number 1. Yeah, what up? Reginald? Reggie? So, you guys take any trades yet today? Let's do a, we can just use the chat. We don't need a poll. But yeah, any trades yet today, guys? Are you green, red on the day? And overall, what's your level of discipline today? Are you feeling good? You're feeling solid? You're in the pocket? Like Reginald? Is that how you pronounce it? Reginald? NQ earlier before market open. Green. Nice. So you're just sitting in that from that one trade before open. Yeah, right now it is really messy. Okay, nice. Reginald. So yeah, it's been really choppy. I'm looking for this breakout above. I'm going to be careful. I'm reading here that the name comes from the Latin meaning king or ruler. Is that African? I digress. So, looking at this, I'm interested in the longs above IB. I'm kind of tempted to take a breakout long here, but maybe I'll just run it on an eval. But yeah, this breakout long on the 15-minute, I mean, it's kind of a textbook setup, TTE setup. Man, maybe I will take this. But we have previous day value area high and previous day, previous day fib level here. So I want to wait for the breakout. I mean, I'd like the breakout of the range, but I'm going to be scared of this turning into a fake out right here. So I'm going to be weary of the fake out right here. Wait for the breakout above the area, or at least a close. Yeah, I'm going to just at least be patient. I'm not going to take this candle close here. If it closes out of IB, that would be a different story. Or, sorry, out of the 0.5. Otherwise, right now, if we can sweep these levels and close below, I'm going to have a 30-minute short here. Everything else, so, I mean, we're pumping right now. Everything else is looking good, but it would make sense because we have so much volume down here, right? We're at the end of this range. And we can just see it pretty easily here, right? Look at this distribution. And if we zoom in on the previous day volume profile, we can see a very clear B-shaped volume profile. Extra B for the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for this close. I'm not gonna take it. We are gonna have an IB set, so I could wait for the IB breakout trade, have room up to these highs. We have a clean fib level up here, 20 points on ES wouldn't be bad. It could definitely break out first and close up here. Potentially would still have decent room though to take profit. All we really need is 5 points on these trades and it's good enough. Oh, what happened there? There we go. Alright, so first things first, I gotta make sure I have some accounts ready to rock and roll. I forgot that I had accounts to trade earlier. I totally forgot. I have an account I could have traded on the sweep of these lows. It's just an eval. So I have a few of these evals here. Let's see. Man, it's looking really nice here. Alright, so what account am I going to trade? I guess I'll trade my Apex account. I kind of want to wait for the initial bounce breakout for the Apex account. I think I'm just going to trade my eval. We got 4 minutes for the candle close. We're right at that 50 level. here's the eval I've been trading, or combine or whatever. So here's the long from down here. I forgot I could have also taken that in my Atos accounts. I totally forgot about those accounts this morning. All the trades I took this morning I could have taken in Atos. I just totally forgot. I'm trying to trade though those accounts disciplined. Wow, here we go. Three minutes for this close. All right, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Closing above here, I am gonna take the 30-minute setup, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna take it in the evals because of I'd rather just wait for the initial bounce breakout, and because of my account management, I'm trying to save the apex for pretty much. Well, I'm allowed to take the apex on this too. Actually, I have it on here, apex. I'm allowed to. For some reason this trade's just scary because it's already overextended, but I don't really believe in overextended, so I gotta get Luna Mod hooked up with my Instagram account. We gotta start posting a flyer. Like, we need to have a post set every day pretty much where it shows my schedule and the current deals. All right, guys. So, yeah, I'm just gonna wait though for this 30. A minute and a half. A minute left. Huge CVD boost here. Look at that. Huge delta coming in. Let's look at NQ real quick. Yeah, NQ is right at this previous day high. Shoot, like, if I take this breakout into previous day high, weekly open NQ, and it rejects that, I'm going to feel like a dum-dum. Let's look at gold real quick on the clean chart though. Okay, so nothing here on gold. Man, I could argue the shorts below this too if it doesn't close, but I want to wait on gold. And yes, there we go, guys. We got the close. Oh, right at the fib level. Why does it have to do that to me? But above the 0.5. So I'm waiting for a bottom wick on this, and then I'm going to take it long. Man, what happened in my other chart? Here we go. All right, so what do I want to see here? I'm going to take this. Oh my god, I'm in the wrong account. Right here. Okay. I got set up. Sorry, I was focusing on my execution platform. And I should be, I'm not even logged in over here. Guys, what am I doing? I'm slacking here. Let me get in my Apex accounts. Wow, good thing I'm fast at doing this. Alright, so now we need a breakout, and that's for the 30-minute trade. For the initial balance trade, we need a 15-minute close above now. Alright, I'm all set up. We're ready to go. Let's select the right account, number 47. Here we have it. Alright, we're in. Or we're not in, but we're ready. Okay, and then in another 10 minutes, we might have an initial balance breakout as well. It'd be crazy if we could somehow hit a win and then another one, but that'd just be wild. It would mean we'd have to wake up pretty quick right now to take a W on this. Really though, all we need on this is like 5 points, so we have room coming up. We could just say to this quarterly open, just because we have a level here. We actually have a Tokyo high right here too, which is what's Tokyo like the opening high. 6.5 points. So that's actually a decent trade for me right there. And maybe what I do is I drag my stop up to here and then see if we can get an extension into these highs here. So I'm actually just going to draw this over from here where we had a TP1 before. I'm going to call this TP1 and I'm going to call this move stop or lock it in. Let's see if we get filled. Okay. Just wanting to make a bigger bottom wick. So if we're looking at the hourly, look, hourly just blew right through this whole consolidation or whatever, these lower highs. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour actually, even though we had 3 red candles, you know, they failed to close like that bearish. Like they kind of wicked up too and made some highs. The 4 hour seemed like pretty indecisive there for me. Let's see if we can get this trade. Otherwise, good riddance. We'll take it off here in 4 minutes. Okay, so otherwise, a break back down, but yeah, we'd have to wait another 30 minutes pretty much if I want to take the opposite of this trade, which would be if this now closes back down. Let's go back to the 30-minute chart here. I know this chart is a little bit chaotic, but all the levels on here I'm looking at, so it's kind of important. And then on ES, we can go to the clean chart here and look at that breakout. That's wild. Rejection right at the fib. So a close above here, we got initial balance breakout. We have a close above the 0.5, so I'm bullish. Breakout of this whole range, I'm bullish. We swept those lows too right before. We only have so much room up though, and NQ is tapping the target tapped as we speak. So NQ is pretty much it made the move. So I feel like I already missed the long because NQ already finished the move. And meanwhile, ES, who cares about ES? It could just make it easy, a lower high still on the higher time frame here on like the 4 hour, and you know, it just whatever. We're still in this, you know, we're still in this. We haven't made highs outside of this weekly range. And so even if it did keep going, there's only so much room to the upside right here until we break out, in which case we could get room, or we could see this clean range right here fill. Otherwise, I'm just expecting us to keep chopping in here, just like we said all morning. Otherwise, and breakouts above or below give me a trade. So I have the worst drawings ever on here, but I think you get the point. Alright, so I'm going to take this order off ES, I believe, right? I guess not yet. I'm going to leave it on. Let's see if we can get filled. All right, so we have gold. Okay, let's look at gold on the clean chart. I'm listening to an interesting conversation in the community right now in the Discord. Luna, you think setting and forgetting would be better for your trading, or do you believe managing the trades better? Setting and forgetting. All my data has shown that. Guys, all right, so we could still potentially get this gold long, and we could get the IB breakout, so I'm just going to stay patient. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can make this move here. I'm watching Bookmap. This could be a little bull flag here. It looks like it's starting to curve back up. I'm watching the CVD curve back up. But otherwise, if it doesn't fill, guys, no problema. 15-minute close above would also do it. For me personally, I'll be watching and I'll start going against my original idea, so I close it or change direction just for my original idea to play out. Feels worse to reverse and be wrong. Yeah, so for me, I found that like I can be thrown off so much mentally that I'd rather just take the loss. I'm like, I'd rather spend 200 bucks in loss than deal with the mental fatigue of managing it. So I'm gonna just wait for these trades, guys. I'm just gonna snipe these trades and we can chill and drink some coffee and hang out, turn up the music. I'm listening now, just so you know. %100%. Here we go, guys. Boom. Oh, so I'm in it on the 30. I can't believe it tapped me in and then goes right back down. How's it gonna do me like that? Man, this is wrecking me. Right back down, guys. Look at that. We get the breakout and right back down. So this is a 30-minute breakout, previous day mid. I can't believe it filled me and then went right back down. What a tease. We do have clean range up. I mean, I wouldn't mind my stop a little bit lower, but Wow, it almost stopped us out, guys. Okay, we're in it to win it here. I'm risking 500 on it. It is a... Okay, I'm gonna have to document this. So, NQ is the part that's scary to me, guys. I don't know if I like this trade. NQ hit target, tapped. Weekly open, previous day high. Almost hit previous day high, not yet. So, yeah, it's just... We hit the target, though, from the move. And here I am longing. I'm a late longer, essentially, because of NQ being up here. If NQ was somewhere down here, it'd look a lot better, even right here. So that's kind of a scary factor here. Man, it's tough to me because I know this account is very close to payout. We could be a trade away from a payout on it, but I'm not gonna try to change the trades I take. I want to take the good trades. So if it's my strategy, it's my strategy. If it stops me out, it stops me out. So I'm gonna hold this. If we get stopped out, so be it. Let me do my journaling. I'm gonna wait for this 15-minute IB too. So this is a 30-minute previous day mid breakout from 10:30. We got New York. This is in our Apex account. Yes. What is it? A 30 minutes away. Oh, wait. Continuation. Previous day mid. Long. Are we above or below? Yeah, we're above VWAP and it's angled up. I'm gonna add a few screenshots. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dandy. Alright guys, so I was listening a little bit there the past like 20 minutes. Really good conversation happening in the community and good motivational talk there. So if you want to check that out, check out Luna's Lounge Discord via WAP. And yeah guys, I'm holding this 30-minute breakout. I'm not happy with this trade. Nothing for me to really do about it. It could work out still. It might not. We'll see. Yeah, CVD is starting to go back down, and I just think NQ hit its targets. If we could remain strong, that'd be great, but not looking nice. This is also where I'm like, okay, should I just cut this trade? Breaking down the lower time frame, but the trade is a trade. It's a trade. I'm gonna hold it. We haven't got stopped out yet. We haven't been able to trade lower than that previous 15-minute candle, so it's been a little bit since we traded down where my stop loss is. Might as well just hold. If it's been 15 minutes, maybe we can survive another 15 minutes and it starts looking better. So I'm just gonna hold tight. Yeah, what's up, Kelvin in the house? Annie in the house. Good morning. Yeah, I think that's not a bad thing, Luna Mod, except you're gonna have to look at the charts if you're if you're on my stream. So, but being off the platform, it definitely I think that's a good move. If you're done trading, you're done trading, and then you can focus on other things. So the other trade idea is the 15-minute breakout IB. Could definitely come. Or rejection back in this range below previous day mid. But I don't think I want to trade previous day mid again. If I take the L on it right now, previous day mid is just a really touchy level for me. And like right now, I don't really like it because we're in the middle of the chop and here I took a trade. Part of it's like, well, my trade is my trade. But previous day mid, it's like one of these levels that's either like really, really good or it's whatever. And today it was a whatever, and I don't know why I take it when it's whatever. You know, of course, it's easy to say that as it's about to hit my stop loss in hindsight. There we go. So I'm out. I almost want to just get out, or I almost want to just be done because I feel like I shouldn't have really taken that trade in the middle of this whole thing. But, you know, the trade is the trade is the trade. Yeah, we're stopped out. I guess I'm gonna wait for the IB breakout. I could take it on my own though and get off YouTube or take it in the Discord. What up, Dandy? It says, hey, trade safe, everyone. Yeah, guys, I don't. This isn't my favorite spot with these conditions right here. The longs from these lows looked really good, and now we had NQ tap its targets for the longs, and here I am being a new long up here. That's just, that was just a bad. I think that's a bad call. I mean, it could still go. We have clean range to the left, but I think I'm just gonna get off, guys, because taking a breakout here with NQ at its highs, I think would also be dumb. Pardon my French. So I think I'm gonna lock it up after that L. Very uneventful to lock it up after an L like that, but it's trading disciplined. So that trade right here, guys, we gave back. We had a loss, a win, a loss. So we were up in the green, and we just gave it back a little bit. So that puts us down. Let's see, how much was that trade? Oh, I can just look at it. Where can I look? Minus 487, spot 50. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna put in the notes here. NQ was hitting target tapped, so I should not have been a new long. So there was a reason for me not to take that. It was following my rules, but it was one of these things where it's all about context, and the context was not there. So I'm gonna mark that as a mistake trade. Well, it's a loss, but with a mistake, a reason why I could have not taken it. And my thought is that I'm gonna start paying attention to these reasons why I could have not taken some of these trades, even though they were part of my plan. And maybe I can have like a reminder to myself, like, okay, if we're trading, if something's happening a lot, you know, I'm gonna make rules so I don't do it again and again and again. Other than that, a break back down below previous day mid. I mean, it's the same trade for a short. However, we already hit the target tapped on NQ, so it actually looks better for the short below. And we could get that close here in 4 minutes. So it's kind of, but again, we're right in the middle of this whole choppy range. So it's like not really where I want to be chasing price around. Look at that, right back down. All right, well, let's wait 4 minutes and It's kind of scary for me to take a trade though. But I caught the exact top. Look at my long. It was literally the top tick, guys. I got top tick. It was literally the top tick. That's wild. 68.95. This closing above actually gives me the exact same trade again, and that's why part of me is like, I want to get away from the screen so I don't take the same losing trade again. However, it's tough when my trade is my trade is my trade. And if we can close above though, it's literally the exact same trade. So we'll see. I'm gonna give it this 2 minutes here, and then maybe I'll take a trade, maybe I'll get off. I would rather take the short back below, back down to value. Which is this one right here. Two minutes and counting. Man, CVD is going down. Let's look at NQ. I don't know if I should. I'm like on the verge of getting off, and the more I say it, the more I know I should probably. But I just don't think this price action is it for me. If we could reject these highs, maybe I'd rather the trade. But right now, like taking a short back in these lows, if it is, I don't know. I don't like the previous day mid right now. Look how choppy it is. So, really tough spot to be in. And I guess instead of trying to fight with it, I'm just gonna get off, guys. So I might keep watching for this initial balance breakout, or maybe trade these evals, but there we go. We closed above, so I have the long still. I'm not gonna take it. So shout out code Luna for best discount right now. We have Apex coming to an end, 90% off coming to an end today. Top 1 Futures also has some really good discounts right now, up to 60% off for your first straight to fund it or Ignite, and then I think it's 45% off for Ignite and straight to fund it for everyone else, and then 35% off I think the other account types. And then Tradeify has a special thing too right now. I think, I forget, 40% off. If what was the deal? Yeah, 40% off for the 150k select. So that's an extra 10% off. Otherwise it's 30% off with code Luna. So yeah, I might get a few more Apex. I'm not sure. 90% off is 90% off, and maybe have something to YOLO the rest of the week. And then TPT is still 40% off, no activation fees. So I have some TPT accounts I'm trading in a toss, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get any of these cheap 90% off or anything like that. Alright guys, well that's gonna be it. I'm gonna lock myself out here. I got the setup again here, that 30-minute breakout of PDM. I'm gonna keep watching. If I keep trading today, I guess it's only gonna be in evals, and maybe I'll even buy some of these chip accounts while the deal's running. And yeah, that's gonna be it guys. So thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me. I will see you tomorrow, and keep an eye out. I'm going to be posting some video updates of these different discounts as whatever. I'm going to try to do more daily updates of just information that's useful. So I will see you guys mañana.
Every tick is a voice, every candle a question. The market is an auction, and only the patient find the truth.
It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline the weapon, this ain't no game. It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline the weapon, this ain't no game.
Market is memory, anchored in pain. Levels get tested, patterns remain. Greed says double up, fear says quit. Patience whispers wait, that's the voice I commit. Every loss is tuition, every drawdown a class. Every journal line written makes the knowledge last. No chase, no tilt, no revenge on the tape. I'm the product of the process, there's no escape.
It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline a weapon, this ain't no game. It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline a weapon, this ain't no game.
Value builds slow where the orders agree. High volume nodes mark the path I see. Excess means turning, rejection in play. Auction finds fair price, then it walks away. RB forms the map, the breakout's the test. Failed auction calls bluff, separates the best. Volume is the language, context the key. Price is the story, I trade what I see.
Balance. Excess. Yeah. Fear, greed. Patience. Discipline. It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline the weapon, this ain't no game. It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline the weapon, this ain't no game.
The auction never ends. It only moves to the next level.
I'm listening.